Hello, Leo.
Hello, James.
Yes, so you came to me for a couple of sessions, didn't you, for Insomnia?
Yes, I did.
So how have things been?
I've been sleeping well. The periods where I stayed awake and had trouble sleeping and my insomnia, it's gradually fading into a distant memory.
Okay.
The scenarios that led to the insomnia, they're still there, but it's like they're locked away in a little cage. I can still get on with my life. I can sleep. I can think. Even when some challenges come up, I deal with it in an entirely different way. I'm aware of them. I'm not panicked by them. So there's a sensible calmness. You know, previously it's almost like I worried myself into a sort of catatonic stupor, and I couldn't move, and I couldn't think, and I was almost paralyzed with fear. But now things come up, or things that are not so great happen. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll deal with it. I know what I need to do. Okay. I'm more relaxed about it all.
Okay, so you got a different way of dealing with things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can I just ask you, because this is obviously useful for people listening, people that are curious about hypnosis. In terms of your experience here in the things we did in the session, we did some integral eye movement technique, the eye movements, and we did some hypnosis. And
yes.
I gave you a hypnosis CD to listen, MP3 to listen to, didn't I? So, in terms of all the things we did during the session, what comments have you got about those? Is it what you expected, or?
The ultimate results are what I expected. When I came here, my problem was I wasn't sleeping. I was waking up at a regular time at night and struggling to go back to sleep, and I was having troubling dreams when I then woke up. What I wanted out of it was to sleep properly, not to wake up, and not to have those troubling dreams, and not to be so worried about events that were going on in my life. And as an end result, yes.
So you've got the results that you wanted.
Yes, I have. I'm sleeping better. I'm not getting funny dreams. I'm not waking up to worry about things I can't immediately deal with. So, yes, I definitely got the results I was after. I'm a happy man.
Okay. And what about in terms of what we actually did in the session? Have you got any comments about the kind of things that we did? I mean, some of it was quite unusual. I got you to think about things in a different way. And,
yes.
In terms of the techniques.
Yes.
If for someone listening that's curious about, okay, what happens when they come to a hypnotherapist?
I think the technique was excellent, because I'm quite an analytical person, and I've studied psychology, and I'm quite curious about these things, and I can always answer a question. But I think the whole process got to the bottom of my issues, because I couldn't fathom the questions. I couldn't work out where he was trying to take me or what I was supposed to say. So I dug in deep to answer the questions, because it wasn't predictable. I couldn't really give stock answers, and I really had to think about what were the underlying problems, what were the underlying issues. There was also the hand-eye movement thing, which I found quite effective. It helped me forget about things. It helped me worry less about things, even while I was here. This wasn't going off and coming back, but just after the hand-eye event thing, I actually felt different about things.
Yeah, I mean, that's the interesting thing about that. It tends to be a very quick process. You get almost immediate results from running that process.
Yeah.
And the hypnosis itself, when we did the
hypnosis itself, a few times I felt, I was asleep. I felt I was sleeping. but I've come to realise that I wasn't asleep. I was under hypnosis. It's quite interesting, this whole hypnosis thing, because I think I'm kind of awake. I'm not really hypnotised.
Exactly.
But then there's a period where I seem to be waking up from sleep, and I think, oh well, I must have been somewhere, because here I am coming back from somewhere. I found it really calming. I found it really restful. I think I would definitely recommend this to people when they are challenged, because from what I understand about human beings and ourselves, so much of it is in your head. And if you can sort your head out, then your reality changes. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty pleased that I
Exactly.
had my head sorted out here.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for agreeing to do this short interview.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.